Happy Friday! I'm so happy to be here with you guys. It's bright and sunny. You can see the sun shining in. It's kind of casting a nice glow on the floor in my room. This is my yoga space that I'm in right now. So let's get ready for circle time. So take your legs out nice and long and then do crisscross applesauce. Spoons in your bowls. Take a deep breath. And we're ready to go. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. Rise and shine and welcome to school today. We're so glad you're here. And I'm so glad you're here with me, and maybe you notice that I'm in my pajamas. I'm still in my PJs because what we're doing today is a story by Audrey Wood, and it's a good day in this story to be in your PJs. So I want to know how you're feeling today. Are you surprised to see me in my PJs? Can you show me your surprise face? Are you still sleepy? Maybe you just woke up. Are you still sleepy? Can you show me you're tired? Your sleepy face. Or maybe you're feeling happy today. I'm happy because the sun is shining and I'm in my cozy PJs, and I love to be in my cozy PJs. All right, let's see how many friends are here today. Here to learn, here to play. How many friends are here today? Can you count them? So let me get out my board. And I'll make my T chart. My P, present, A, absent. Good. So in my house right now, Matthew is awake. Mike is awake. I'm awake. Bella is awake, and you may hear her in the background barking because she's outside playing with her friend Vera. But Miranda is still asleep. She had a really bad night of sleep, so she's still sleeping. So let's count how many friends are present. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 friends are present. And then how many are absent? 1. 1 friend is absent. That's right, because she had a bad night of sleep. So we're letting her sleep a little bit later today. So we have 4 friends that are present, 1 friend that is absent. So which do we have more of in my house? So let's start down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 is a higher number than 1. So there are more friends present and less that are absent. And so you can take a moment and count who's in your house and see who is present and who is absent. So I'm excited about what we're doing today because this is another one of my favorite stories by Audrey Wood. But first, let's get our bodies ready for learning. You can get the wiggles out. Wiggles and jiggles, maybe shake your hands out. We'll do our mountain climbing breath. Let's do our breath work like we did yesterday. So holding your hand out forward, palm facing me. Get one finger ready, and let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Another. One deep inhale, and a long exhale. Good, let's do the other hand now. Put your hand out. Get one finger ready. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep inhale. Top of the mountain and long exhale all the way to the bottom. Great job, friends. All right, let's open up our minds for learning. Open up our ears for listening. Good. And I'm going to show you the story we're reading today. But before I do that, let's do our sentence because that's going to help us with our story. So I'm going to draw for you what we're going to do today. And again, we always do our best when we draw. So see if you can see it okay. Do you see what I drew? So there's a person, right? And the person is sleeping. And then there's a cloud, and there's rain coming down from the cloud. And when someone is sleeping, sometimes they make a sound. They might make a deep breathing sound, like a, or maybe they're snoring and making a really big snoring sound. And when it's raining outside, the rain can make a sound too. It can make a little pitter-patter. Can you do that? You can do that on the floor, on your knees, a little pitter-patter. And that's the sound of rain. So today we're going to look at the story called The Napping House by Audrey and Don Wood, but we're going to make it a sound story. We're going to bring our story to life with sounds. So in the napping house, obviously, they're sleeping. And it's because it's a rainy day. Can you make the sound of rain on your knees? Pitter-patter. So our sentence is, we are going to make a sound story. We're going to make a sound story, and I'm going to need your help to make all the sounds. So let's fill in our blanks for we are going to make a sound story. We are going to make a sound story. And again, I'm going to need your help with that because there's a lot of sounds in this story. So let's read our sentence. We are going to make a sound story. Get your finger ready. Let's tap and say, we are going to make a sound story. We're going to do that, but first let's do our Rise and Shine, not our Rise and Shine, our Mr. Sun song, because today is a beautiful sunny day and it's a perfect day to do our Mr. Golden Sun song. Get your hands ready. Let's make the sun. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to come along so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Good, let's do it again. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind the tree. These little children are asking you to come along so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. And I think the sun will be shining down a lot on us today. So let's take a look at our story called The Napping, where's the word? House. The Napping House. And I'll bring this closer for you to see because there is a lot happening in the pictures in this story. And this story is by Audrey Wood and Don Wood. They wrote the words, the author. They wrote the words and the illustrator. They drew all these pictures. So let's sing our song. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, did you know the author writes the words? And the illustrator draws the pictures. The illustrator draws the pictures. Hi-ho, did you know the illustrator draws the pictures? So I'm going to bring it closer for you to see because there is so much going on the cover of this book. Let's look at this front cover. Here, let me move my lamp out of the way because it's causing a big glow on this front cover. We've got a bed there's a granny, a child, a dog, a cat, a mouse, and there's a flea. My goodness, that's a lot happening on that one bed, and they're all stacked one on top of the other. So let's read our story, The Napping House. The Napping House by Audrey and Don Wood. And look, there's the rain. Can you make the rain? Remember, it's a sound story, so I need your help. So make some rain. Good. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. So it's a rainy day, and so they're taking a nap. They can't play outside. So let's make rain again. And in that house, there is a cozy bed. There is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Look, there's the boy, he's sleeping. There's the dog sleeping. Granny is sleeping. The mouse is sleeping. Oh, here's the cat. My finger was hiding it. There's the cat sleeping. Don't know where that flea went to, though. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny. And this is where I need your help to make the sound. So a snoring granny on a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a dreaming child, granny and child. So a dreaming child. Can you make the sound of a dreaming child by just going, on a snoring granny in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And look, who's stretching. And on that child, there is a dog. Can you make the sound of a dog? Like maybe a little, like a quiet woof. Woof, woof. On a dreaming child. On a snoring granny. In a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Look who's waking up now. Who's coming over? Right? They're stacking one on top of the other. And on that dog, there is a cat, meow. On a dozing dog, woof. On a dreaming child, On a snoring granny. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that cat, there is a mouse. There's a little mouse. What does a mouse say? Squeak, squeak. On a snoozing cat, what's the cat say? Meow. On a dozing dog, woof. On a dreaming child, On a snoring granny, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Can you make a little scratching sound? Can it be a wakeful flea? On a slumbering mouse, squeak. On a snoozing cat, meow. On a dozing dog, woof. On a dreaming child, On a snoring granny, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. And the mouse goes squeak. Who scares the cat? Meow. Who claws the dog? Woof. Who thumps the child? Look at the child and he's going, whoa. Who bumps the granny? Ah. Who breaks the bed? Crack. In a napping house where no one now is sleeping. Isn't that a silly story? So in the beginning of the story, it was raining and they couldn't go outside and play. So they all took a nap, and they went one on top of the other, 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 and then the flea bit the mouse, and the mouse fell off. And the mouse scared the cat, and the cat clawed the dog, and the dog thumped the child, and the child bumped the granny, and the granny broke the bed. And then now nobody was sleeping, but the sun was out and they could go outside. The end. I love that story. It's one of my favorites by Audrey Wood. It's so silly. It's so funny. So today's our last day of reading books by Audrey Wood and Don Wood. And then next week we'll do another author study. So I have 2 activities for us to do today. I'm going to do one now, and then I'll do our science experiment in another video. So in our story, everyone was stacked one on top of the other. So I thought today we could play a stacking game. So I have these plastic cups, and you can use any kind of cups that you have at home. Just make sure they're not glass. We don't want them to break. If I can get them out of the bag, there we go. So I want to see if you can stack your cups and see how high you can stack them before they come crashing down like Granny's bed did. Ooh. And you can keep going higher and higher, and then maybe you can count them. And if they don't fall down, you can always go, timber! So maybe you can play this game at home today. You can stack your cups. You can count how many high they are. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, but I know I could go higher. 5, 6. Ooh. And then if it doesn't come crashing down, you can make it crash down. Okay, so you have fun playing that stacking game, and then I will be doing another video where we're going to make rain, just like it rained in the napping house. But for now, we're going to sing goodbye and so long. It's time to stay home. School's done for today. Goodbye and so long. Bye, friends. Thank you so much for joining me this week. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.